changed was the count.
We don't have any cameras live yet.
Well, now I'm just doing books for the radio. Did you talk? I'm just doing books for the radio. Have you talked to the coach? Talk to the coach. He's got the books over there. That's what I'm saying, stupid.
All right, we got no cameras live yet.
Because I've got a runner on first. Brooke
Maybe I'm
Shahan
just
should be
not-
on first. That's what we got. Madeline Glass is batting with a no count. So that's what I've got.
There it goes. All right, Panther fans, Lady Panther fans, we're getting the cameras set back up right now after the lightning delay. We got this camera live right now, so we're gonna have to go here for now, and we're getting it set up. But we're gonna have Madeline Glass coming back up to bat, runner on first.
There's a little bit of call for the ump is talking to the coaches, and I think Shahan just went in for Ruby Smart as a courtesy runner,
Yes.
and Madeline Glass was about to bat.
And we had 2 outs.
Yep.
And it was 6-4, right?
6-3 is what I had.
6-3?
That's what they've got is 6-3.
Oh, 6-3's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
6-3.
it's the bottom of the fourth.
What was our box score? I forgot. We didn't score anything first. It was 1-2, 1 for them.
And then it was 2 in the third and 1 in the fourth.
And they had 2 in the fourth, right?
I'll have to look at theirs. Theirs was 1-2, 1-2. Okay, so Madeline Glass is up to bat. We think this is correct. It's what I've got. I don't know why he had to go ask everybody, but that's okay.
It was a little long delay.
One.
We're going to have our other camera set up just momentarily, folks.
One knows the count for Madeline Glass, second baseman for the Lady Panthers. She had a walk in third. Runner on first. Brooke Shahan running courtesy for catcher Ruby Smart for the Lady Panthers. 2 away. Bottom of the fourth. Seymour trailing 6-3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike for Madeline Glass. Lady Panthers have to win this one in order to go on to the playoffs. If they lose this game to Olney, they'll turn around and play another to decide who will go on to play Alvord on Friday.
The weather app just said our severe thunderstorm warning just ended.
Well,
there's a hit right there. Good hit.
Madeline Glass going all the roll and all the way to the wall. It's a double. Going to be a stand-up triple for Madeline Glass.
Oh, she dropped that one too.
RBI.
There we go. What a play by the
triple for the senior. That's awesome. Madeline Glass, it was worth coming back after that long wait.
She took her rest time properly.
She did the right thing. So now the Lady Panthers trail 6-4 after that triple RBI hit by Madeline Glass. We'll go to Diana Charo, number 1, center fielder for the Lady Panthers. She had a single to the pitcher in the third and a fly out to the pitcher in the first. So she was on base and scored a run. She had some base stealing going on. She leads the team in stolen bases, I believe, with 14. Just in district play. Outside pitch.
Ball outside.
Ball 1, yeah. We may change our strike zone up a bit after that break. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Maybe watch some videos. I don't know.
He should have went on our YouTube and saw that Chloe was safe earlier.
You should have showed him that close play while you
I
had
should have went and told him, yeah. I didn't want to.
Call by the ump on that one. A beautiful pitch there.
I probably shouldn't antagonize him while we still have to call him,
I wouldn't, yeah.
We still got to call the game.
That's right. 1-1 count now for Diana Charo. Runner on third. Madeline Glass on third. Timeout by Diana Charo to get her shoulder straight. This one's popped up, and the pitcher's going to be under it. And that'll be out number 3. Lady Panthers scored 2 runs. They now trail 6-4 as we go to the top of the 5th.
We'll stay here a little bit.
Okay. Runner left on.
We took such a long break. I don't want to get rid of the fans that fast.
There you go.
I'm just getting everything reset up. We ended up having to close the stream and turn it back on, so all my stuff kind of got messed up. But I think I still have the lineup and everything good. But defensively, I'll put that up there. For the field, I think hopefully everybody's still in the same spot. Probably are. But it was just a slight delay.
I would say
Dawkins at the pitcher, Ruby Smart at catcher, Pierce at first base, Glass second, Hans shortstop, Kennebrew third base, Harden in left field, Charo in center field, and right Ruthie right in right field. Right,
Right and
right.
right.
She's
Right
right.
and right.
She's right in right field.
Right and right. She got it.
Been a lot of impressive hustle plays by the Lady Panthers tonight before that lightning delay, but we
Yeah, they
are.
had a double play
It was
in
a
the
great double play.
which inning was it? Second or third?
I think it was third. It was
The
a
second. In the second
second.
inning, double play. Second inning, it was a good play.
It was a high, too long of a bunt, a pop up bunt, kind of right to the pitcher. And Dawkins scooped it up real quick, and then had the awareness to turn around and pop it to second as fast
Yeah,
as she
she
could.
did. She knew the runner was off the bag, and she turned around. She was
Hmm.
aware. That's the hardest part for them to get the awareness down. That comes with age. That comes with maturity. That comes with playing.
Hmm.
So they're going to get there. Some of these younger players don't quite have it yet. Some of the seniors have it, but the ball has to be hit to them in order for them to do it. But Ryland Dawkins did a good job of knowing what was going on. But she also has to know what the play coming up is going to, where the runners are, what's going on. There's a lot to know when you get out there and start playing because that's a lot of people. It's not a football team, but there's a lot of people
There's
running
a lot,
around.
yeah.
There's a lot to it. Not as small as basketball.
No.
So
And speaking of those seniors, it is kind of a mini senior spotlight kind of night. They're going to run the
yeah, they
bases
are.
after the
They will.
game. They had a senior night way earlier in the season, but um, I think there's five seniors, two, three, four, five
Hmm.
seniors in the top
I
of my
think
head,
that's
and
right.
some good leadership out there. Been playing
You
softball for
bet.
a long time.
Number 9, Allison Alvarado, the first batter for Olney here in the top of the fifth, one away, or one ball there, 1-0 count for Allison Alvarado. Right fielder for the Lady Cubs. She had a strikeout in the third. Strike one called by the ump. 1-1 now the count, one ball, one strike. Natalie Simmons on deck and Ava Stewart in the hole.
That's a strike. There
Another
we
strike,
go.
two called
Good
by the ump.
call.
See, I'm just short enough I can't see right.
Oh, you
All I see
just
is the
missing
bottom
it.
of all I see is the bottom of the window. So I can't tell. It looks like it's going really super low to me, but it's not.
That's the
That's the
inside.
inside corner.
Just inside. We
I
need
would
to
have,
get you a step
I would have
stool.
done that. That's okay. Two twos account, two balls, two strikes. I don't think I can stand up on my tiptoes out of the hole. The double ducks now for Allison Alvarado.
Need to build you a little platform in here you
There
can
you go.
stand on. Oh, she wanted to
Ball
swing at that
three,
one.
full platter on the batter. Allison Alvarado, three balls, two strikes.
That should be three.
Was that it?
No, I had
No,
ball
I've
three.
got three
Yeah, yeah.
too. I've
No,
got three too.
yeah. That's what I got.
But
Full platter on the old
I
batter.
just keep up with stats, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
There's a strike.
foul ball to
Oh,
the right. That was a good looking
that was a
pitch.
good pitch.
Good
Staying
looking
alive.
pitch. But do you want to pitch to him? Do you want him to hit it? Do you want him to swing? You want to be close, but not that.
Yeah.
Especially with this batter coming up, Natalie Simmons.
I,
She had a
a good hit
RBI hit
earlier.
to left
Yeah.
field in the second.
It was that one that looked like it almost went foul.
Yeah,
It just barely
it
stayed
just
in
barely
and
went in, and it had
made
some.
made Briley have to stretch for it.
It
There's a
did.
hit.
That one goes up the middle.
Oh,
Dinah
right
Charles
through
going
the
to be on
gap.
it. Yes.
Dang.
Nicely placed hit by Allison Alvarado up the middle for the Lady Cubs. She'll be on first base. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Natalie Simmons, for the Lady Cubs, number 21.
That kind of hit's tough. If it goes past the pitcher on that hit,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
hard gap
tough.
to get to for the
Yeah,
shortstop.
and Simmons is the one that had the strikeout and then
Hmm.
ran after and got past. But I didn't realize that's what she had done.
Oh, earlier, yeah, her
Yes,
second
in
at
the other
bat, yeah.
inning. Ball
Cool.
low, 1-0 count, one ball, no strikes.
Good snag by Ruby, keeping them aware. Oh, we're having camera issues, I think, on one of our cameras. But we still got plenty for the thing.
Swing and a miss. Going to try to tag the runner a little bit
Little
off
short
on
on
the
the
throw,
throw.
but that's okay.
Heck of a
She knew
pitch
where it was
though.
supposed to be there. Yeah, Ruby can get it there. 1-1 count now for Natalie Simmons. Runner on second for the Lady Cubs.
Hope old Kennebrew's awake on third because I
I
bet we're
hope
gonna
so
try to
too.
throw her out. Good
Little outside
stop.
pitch. Ruby Smart doing a great job behind the plate.
The brick wall
Still,
back
I
there,
mean,
I
after
tell
that
you
break,
what.
she's still limber enough she can get over
Mm-hmm.
there. 2-1 count, two balls, one strike for Natalie Simmons. Another outside pitch gets past the catcher, and the runner will advance to third. 3-1 now the count for Natalie Simmons. Three balls, one strike. Ava Stewart on deck. Kenley Lauderdale in the hole. Kenley Lauderdale, the pitcher.
Yeah, I'll be sure to let people know that we're back live if they're not.
3-1.
We had some more people watching earlier that it fell off during the break, but we don't want them to miss the rest of this game.
Strike
Ooh.
caught on the outside. That was really far out,
Ooh,
but
yeah, it was,
you
but
know what? We'll take it. 3-2,
I,
full platter for the batter,
I
three balls
mean,
and two strikes.
I'm directly behind the plate, and it was right on the white line. So
Yeah.
if he's
Yeah, it's
going off
it's
of
really
that, it's
close.
close.
Yeah. In and outs. That was going to be hit
That's where
to
she
the
wants it,
umpire, and
and
that's where you want it. And it's going to be an RBI single for Simmons.
that's where she hit earlier. Was that
Yeah,
inside
that
pitch?
left field. That's really that got it done for the Lady Cubs. They now have a runner on first, and they have a run scored. They now lead at 7-4. Top of the fifth. Ava Stewart, the left fielder, number 2 for the Lady Cubs. Now the batter, Kinley Lauderdale. If I could read my own writing,
Kinley,
hadn't been
Renly, something Lee.
Kinley Ridley. It hadn't been that long before she got out there. Simmons on first, and the pitch comes little low, bounces up, and Ruby Smart gets it. What time? What? She leaves too early?
Oh,
Oh, the runner left too early on first, so
and
that's
it's
going
an
to be
automatic out.
out. You bet.
Tell you what,
If he catches you,
yeah. If he can,
if he catches you, it's an out. Left early. I'm going to make a note of that. Okay. Ava Stewart.
well, we'll take an out.
Yes. So one away here in the top of the fifth. Lady Panthers trailing 7-4. No runners on for the Lady Cubs. Little high pitch on the
Mm.
rise there. 1 ball, no strikes for Ava Stewart, left fielder. Number 2 for the Lady Cubs. What the matter?
There should have. Was there a pitch before that when she, or did she
I didn't
lead
have
off?
one before that.
Does it not count because of the lead off, or because it?
No, I didn't. I didn't have another one.
Oh, I
I
wonder
thought
what
she was
happened.
just going up there to bat.
Oh, and she let off or something.
And I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. She might. There might have been another pitch. I was coloring
Outside.
circles, so I don't know. When I look down in color, sometimes something happens. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no
Things
strikes.
happen even when we're not watching.
They do. I mean, a lot for me. The older I get, the more happens.
Mm,
2-0 count now for Ava Stewart, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing
that's
and
a
a
good
miss.
pitch.
Strike one,
That was a
2-1 now the
good
count.
pitch right there.
Anytime you can get him to swing is a good pitch. Keep them swinging.
That's a good
Foul
pitch.
ball to the back.
Goodness
Strike
gracious.
two.
Two good
2-2. The double
pitches.
deuces now for Ava Stewart, left fielder for the Lady Cubs. Looks like that cloud kind of
What's that?
split up and went.
Yeah,
It's kind of
different directions. It's
rumply
kind of
lumpily
weird.
back toward the northeast where we're standing looking.
There we go. Everybody found us now back online that
Good
we're
deal. 2
back
2.
streaming.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch comes in. Outside,
Mm.
good stop by Ruby Smart for the Lady Panthers. 3-2. The full platter for the batter. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, top of the fifth. Lady Panthers trailing 7-4 behind the Lady Cubs of Olney. Henry Lauderdale on deck and Oakland Hopkins in the hole. Another outside pitch, a walk for Ava Stewart. That's going to bring up Kenley Lauderdale, the pitcher. Number 1 for the Lady Cubs. Oakland Hopkins on deck, Morgan Simmons in the hole.
I'll tell you what, this place cleared out pretty quick when they said
It
lightning
did, boy.
earlier. I
Every
wasn't sure.
vehicle left, and I know we left the little kids last night because we didn't want to.
Out.
Hey, she's out at
Out.
second.
What a
What a play
throwdown.
by
What a
Ruby
play.
Smart. That was excellent work
There we
by Ruby
go. That's how
Smart and
you do that.
Chloe Hans to
That's
get
how
the
you
runner.
do that. What a
That is
catcher.
it.
What a shortstop. Great play.
Yeah, that was great.
Fans from Olney are not happy. Said their feet were on the
No.
bag, but we have one
Well,
earlier, so that's a
strike
strike
one
too.
called by the ump. 1-1 now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike for Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher
We had
for
a
the
weird
Lady
call
Cubs.
earlier against us
We
too,
did.
so
That was
maybe now
well, and
it's
that
even.
what we saw when we looked back that
Hmm.
it actually wasn't out, but you can't go back and
No, we can't challenge it in high
high school
school,
softball. You can't do that.
unfortunately.
1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And we might go back and look at that one, and she might have been safe
We
too.
might
I
do
don't
it.
know, but
Well, see, that's what I'm with 3 people in front of me. I'm so short, I
hmm
really can't see over them to tell.
I couldn't see her
And then
feet through
Brylan was in there
Browland,
too.
so
Yeah,
I saw the
yeah.
tag on her head, but I couldn't see her feet.
I
So
saw Chloe on
there's
the
a.
other side of it, and this one's
It's
going
up.
up. Jalen Kennebrew
Brew
out
finishing
number
her up right
3,
there.
knocking it out there for the Lady Panthers. They've got 3 chances. They've got to get some runs on the board. Right now, they trail 7-4. If the Lady Panthers don't win this first game, they'll have to go to a doubleheader tiebreaker to determine who goes to the playoffs.
Oh, JJ's let me review the tag here. Oh, he even switched to the back.
You got it?
Oh no, she was out.
She was
That
out.
was out.
She was out.
She tagged her.
Okay, there
I
we
mean,
go.
her feet were
No
still.
questions. No
Her feet were
questions.
almost a foot away
Okay.
from the bag.
Okay.
That was a good tag.
That's good.
That was. I look. He switched to the back camera. I mean, our
Oh, that's
fans.
good.
If
So
our
they saw it.
fans were watching, he switched to the right camera, so all the people online also saw she was
Good
out.
deal. Good deal.
But we'll be right back, guys.
Hey there, folks. Got meat processing needs? Well, look no further than Baco Services at 205 East McLean. Jerry Don and Margie Barton and the rest of the team are the real deal. Livestock or wild game, they've got you covered. Just dial 940-889-2424. From custom cuts to friendly service, Baco's your go-to place. Quality that's hard to beat right here in town. Swing by Baco Services today, where good folks and good meat come together.
Need your yard cleaned up or that old junk hauled away? Call Eli's Lawn Care and Junk Removal. Eli is a local high school junior right here in Seymour, offering dependable lawn care and junk removal at a price that fits your budget. From mowing and trimming to cleaning out garages, sheds, and more. No job is too big or too small. Call Eli today at 210-683-0657 and get your yard space looking great.
Riley Harden now the batter for the Lady Panthers. Chloe Hans on deck. Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. Bottom of the fifth. Lady Panthers trail 7-4. Strike. How about the ump on the first pitch?
Good pitch to
To
start
Riley
off.
Harden. 0-1 count now for Riley Harden. She had a hit to shortstop, single to short in the third, and managed to come back around and score a run. So 1-1's the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike for Riley Harden. Chloe Hans on deck and Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. Lady Panthers trailing 7-4. Bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. Strike 2. 1-2 now the count for Riley Harden. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A league of their own. They go for the high ones. Can't hit them, but can't stay away from them.
Can't.
2. Yeah, high ball's hard to stay away from.
They're tempting.
Oh, 2. 2-2 now. The double deuces the Ducks for Riley Harden. Bottom of the fifth, no outs. Lady Panthers down 7-4. Before that lightning delay was 6-3, I believe. High pitch, ball 3. Going to bring a full platter for the batter, Riley Harden. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
See if the pitcher was baiting her like she did earlier.
Yeah, she did have some bait in a couple of those other innings, didn't she?
Some stank bait.
Some stank bait. Little high.
Coming at us.
For Riley Harden. That'll be a runner on first for the Lady Panthers with Chloe Hans coming to the plate. The shortstop for the Lady Panthers had an RBI sacrifice fly in the third. Nope.
No, she got on base.
Pickle.
Yeah, she got caught in that pickle.
I wrote
Remember,
pickle.
that was the.
I wrote pickle.
There you go. That was that controversial tag.
That was a controversial pickle call. Chloe Hans now the batter.
That's a strike.
Call by the ump. They're going to try to get the runner on second, and Riley Harden's going to be safe.
Too low of a throw.
0-1 count for Chloe Hans. No balls, 1 strike. Jacqueline Rangel on deck and Ruthie Wright in the hole. Lauderdale in the circle for the Lady Cubs. This one's hit by Chloe Hans out to left center field. It's going to be an RBI double.
What a smack.
For Chloe Hans, and the Lady Panthers have Riley Harden coming across the plate. The double gets the Lady Panthers with a runner on second and a run scores. The Lady Panthers now trail 7-5. No outs, bottom of the fifth. That's going to bring up Jacqueline Rangel, the DP for the Lady Panthers. Ruthie Wright on deck and Jalen Kinneber in the hole. What, hey?
Umpire's not liking the conversation.
What conversation? Now this one's going to right. Let's move them around.
There we go. There we go.
DP doing pretty good for DP. There we go. Whoa. Get on the bag, baby. Get on the bag, sugar booger. Go.
Oh, that's you can't do that. That was interference.
Was it interference? The second baseman or shortstop?
No, shortstop blocked her in the middle.
I don't know. But she had a.
That was she hit her while she was trying to run. You can't do that.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe Coach Duncan will say something about
No, I
that.
don't think he saw it.
Did he not?
No, but
So
still,
Chloe
I
Hahn
don't like that.
scores, and Rangel's going to be out on third.
I may not be good with the rules, so I could be wrong, but I just feel like
Yeah.
that would be interference.
Well, and it might be.
What a hit! There we go. Keep them going.
And Ruthie Wright on first for the Lady Panthers with the hit. Did they go the pitcher or second base?
I went over the second base.
Over second base.
Yep. Went to the center fielder.
Okay.
Bats are moving. Bats are moving.
Need to. That little break may have been just what the Lady Panthers needed to get them shaken. They are now trailing 7-6. Right, called by the ump, and runner's going to be
Good
safe on
slide.
second.
Good
Ruthie
job,
Wright
Ruthie.
getting it over to second base.
She slid far out there. She said, "I got to get
Yeah,
low."
she did. Yeah, she was ready before she got there.
Mm-hmm.
0-1 count for Jalen Kennebrew. No balls, one strike. Ruthie Wright on second.
Come on,
Coach
catcher,
Duncan
throw
maybe
it.
going to, yeah, they're going to make them catch up a little bit. 1-1
There.
to count, one ball, one strike, one away. Bottom of the fifth, Lady Panthers trailing 7-6. I believe the boys are playing in Archer City tonight. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. They are.
I wonder if they got any weather over there.
I think it was
Strike two
delayed.
called by the
I think they had a delay because I saw a notification during
I
our
bet they
lightning that they
did.
started. So
Oh,
either
okay.
the JV might have played first too,
Because I knew they were
potentially.
supposed to, I think they were supposed to start at 5. So 1-2 now the count for Jalen Kennebrew. Ruthie Wright still on second.
That's a good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2.
That was a good pitch, just out of reach for
It was.
Jalen.
That's going to bring up Briar Pierce, first baseman, number 8 for the Lady Panthers.
The
Ruby Smart
lefty.
on deck and Madeline Glass in the hole. Still got Ruthie Wright out there hanging out on second, waiting to be hit in by some very nice Lady Panther. Tying run on second with Ruthie Wright.
With the bombsicle bat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really cool bat.
Makes me want a lollipop. Or not a lollipop, a popsicle.
Bummer pop. You bet.
Bomb bop.
Strike called by the ump on the first pitch.
He likes that white
0-1
line.
count. No balls, one strike. Ruby Smart on deck and Madeline Glass in the hole. Here needs to keep this one up. Strike 2.
Yeah, you almost got to swing
no
at it
balls, 2
because
strikes.
that was
Yes.
close to where he called a strike last time.
Well, she had a ground out to the pitcher in the fourth, so she can just bring it up a little bit. Just get over the pitcher's head and get
He needs to
Ruthie
crowd the
Wright to
plate
come
a
in.
little bit more.
Yeah, she's a little far out. So I think she's trying to go to right field.
There it goes.
There we go.
Good
you
hit,
definitely
right in the
do not
gap.
expect it. This is going to tie us up. Ruthie Wright with the run, the tying run.
And then she throws
comes
the
across.
center fielder throws it the third for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why she did that.
Maybe she thought Briar was a lot faster than that.
She wasn't still on first base when she threw it. I don't know what she was doing.
I'm not sure what that was all about.
Best inning we've had so far.
It is. Batting
three
was
runs
really
in.
good
Batting in
for the Lady Panthers. RBIs and hits, and tied up at 7 at the bottom of the 5th with 2 away.
Lightning delay in our favor.
And I thought you were going to say there's another one. The third one was running to the side. I thought
it was in our favor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It did. It got everything discombobulated, made people think. Some
Helped
people
them
thought, and some people couldn't quite get it together. So that's Lady Panthers used it to their advantage. They certainly did. Ruby Smart coming to the plate for the Lady Panthers, number 13, the catcher. Madeline Glass on deck and Diana Charo in the hole.
Lady Cubs trying to regroup, holding on to their chance here.
Coach Justin, I'm not sure what his last name is. His first name was Justin, I believe.
Coach Justin.
A new coach that I had never met. Lauderdale still in the circle. Ruby Smart, the batter, got a runner on second.
That's a strike. Good pitch.
Called by the ump on the first pitch. 0-1 count, no balls, one strike. Briar Pierce on second for the Lady Panthers. 0-1 count, Madeline Glass on deck. Diana Charo in the hole. Lauderdale comes through in the pitch. Did you call that one a strike? I thought
that was the fans.
Looked like he took a big old breath,
was
and I
taking
thought
a second. Yeah, he wasn't sure. I mean, he likes the inside, but that was pretty close.
1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lauderdale in the windup. That one was a
little
drop in
high,
there.
yeah.
2-1 count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey,
Ruby
we don't.
Smart had
Our
a single grounder to the pitcher
it
in the
says our
4th.
laptop's not plugged in. We're running out of power.
Where am I at? Did I mess it up? Ball 3,
No,
3-1 count now. 3 balls, 1 strike for
I got
Ruby
it.
Smart.
We're plugged in now. We're good. I was going to say we don't want to lose it.
Don't lose it while we're tied, buddy.
No, people would not be
3-1 count.
happy.
Not after all that waiting.
No, I know.
3-1 count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball to the back, strike 2. Full platter on the batter, Ruby Smart. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Staying
And a
alive.
runner
Yeah.
on second. What's it got? Let's go, let's go. LETSGO. They got all those little cheers. And I can't hear them yelling over there. I don't know if Coach lets them yell. They used to
They
yell a
are.
bunch.
Oh, they're
Are they?
getting pretty
Okay,
rowdy.
good, good.
There
This
we
one
go. Staying
comes
alive right in the
past,
gap. What a bouncer.
Bounced right on the grass before it got in the
Good.
outfield. And that's going to be an RBI double for Ruby Smart.
What a hit. What a
Was a
play.
greatly played and very nicely
Lady
placed.
Panthers take the lead.
They do take the lead, 8-7. Bottom of the 5th with 2 away. And Brooke Shahan going to run courtesy on second for Ruby Smart again. She's been really good about running for Ruby when she's not into play. She did play a game during district that I do remember, but she runs
did.
she runs really well.
I think it was against Electra they got to play because she caught. She was the
did really
catcher.
well. She was really good.
We're back up to Madeline Glass.
Number 5, the senior, second baseman. Dinah Charles, top of the lineup on deck, and Briley Harden in the hole. Lauderdale in the windup. That's pretty pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's the one you want to swing at.
That was a hard one to miss.
That's
hard
the one you
to...
can get a piece of. No balls, 1 strike for Madeline Glass.
Sure would like to see Shahan make it in, though.
When you know she got a couple of stolen bases. She does pretty good running.
Ruby was hustling out to second,
Yeah,
too.
she was.
Had
She was
some
moving
power.
on. She
There's
said,
her
I'll
hit.
get you there.
What a
Nice hit to the left field. It's going to be an RBI single for Madeline Glass, the senior. What a great night for her. What a hit.
Seniors
really
and
well done.
Lady Panthers all together coming out
Seniors
here.
must have done a lot of talking, do you think?
Somebody got them hopped up.
Somebody was a talking during the break.
We should have went and mic'd them up for that pep
We
talk.
should have. I don't know. Sometimes it's not so easy. 9-7, Lady Panthers out front now after picking up 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Dinah Charles, ball 1, and Madeline Glass messing with the first baseman over there. I'm coming off. I'm going. Doesn't know what she's going to do. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes for Dinah Charles. Dinah Charles hadn't got a good solid hit tonight. She's had 3 to the pitcher this game, so she needs 1 out of the infield. Well,
that'll work too.
From the plate with that speed.
Oh, that'll work.
Baby, look at that. She's going to be so. Oh, did she get hit in the back?
I think her butt hit.
Did she smack
like her hip to hip kind of action?
Oucha moucha.
But either way,
that was a little bitty hit, but it was a good
advance the
one.
runner over to third.
Yeah. Madeline Glass on third.
I mean, a really, really short hit, but it worked.
It was, and I was just saying she just needs to get out of the infield, but if she gets right in front of the plate, that's just as good. I hope she has that speed that she can keep going because we got runners on the corner again, first and third. Next up, Briley Harden. That's who we started with this inning. After the break. Was it after the break?
We started with Madeline.
We started with Madeline on the 4th. But this inning, we started with Briley Harden. Yeah. Right. Lady Panthers batting around. Everybody. Oh, and pitcher didn't realize there was a runner behind her.
If she would have thrown it to second, that would have been another run in.
It would have been.
That would not have been a.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't even realize she was behind her. Did you see her turn around? Yeah, that's woo. Baby.
That would have been another decision by the catcher that I wouldn't.
What do you call it? Fielder's choice.
Yeah, that would have been. That's a strike. That was a good pitch.
Strike call by the ump. 1-1 now the count for Briley Harden. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chloe Hans on deck. Jacqueline Rangel in the hole. Runners on second and third, which is my other page over here. I hope I get them colored in and I can keep going. Lauderdale in the windup. A little slower on that pitch, actually. 2-1. I think she might have been trying to throw a changeup, and it kind of just went slower, but it didn't come anywhere near where it's supposed to. 2-1, the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. because I know so much about pitching.
You do. Yeah.
Sure do.
You're an expert.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for
Don't
a
you know?
while.
That was tongue in cheek, as it were.
Oh.
Ball
Oh.
three. Three won the count. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's when
Yeah, I
you're an
guarantee you,
experienced professional.
I have I've had the privilege of seeing a lot of really, really good pitchers over the years when we've gone to playoffs and to
It's
state.
awesome.
They're fun to watch. There we go. Foul ball to the left.
Yeah, I think
Everybody's moving. They're going though.
a run to the state would be fun just to watch some really high level. Because I mean, even I
Wow.
would stay up there and just watch all the games. I wouldn't
Oh
be able to
yeah.
go anywhere.
It's just
I'd want to stay and watch
it's so nice to
just to
watch.
see the
They are
skill of
really good.
players.
And playing in Austin, playing in a college field,
Oh yeah.
university field. Now we played some playoff games at ACU and different Midwestern. We've had some really good playoff games close, but they were good fields as well. And our field has really evolved. It's gotten to be a little better.
Whoever took care of the grass this year did a really
They did a really good job.
They said
And
it was.
it's
I
going to
think
be
it was Jason.
and there we go. Madeline Glass is going to steal home. And Diana Charles is going to take third. So the Lady Panthers making a move. What you call busting a move? Did you call
Busting a
it busting
move.
the
I'll
move?
call it busting a move. That's
Hey,
5 runs this inning.
busting
That's
the
quite the
move.
move.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this inning because we were at 4. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
6.
You
Where
bet.
I missed one. There we go. 6.
There we go.
I had it right on the big scoreboard, but
That's
filling out my
okay.
other scoreboard, I was trying to keep up.
That's all right. I'm doing all this talking. They'll catch it in a
They'll
minute.
catch it. It's fine.
What happened to Briley Harden? Did she strike out?
No, she's on second.
Is she on
She
second?
hit the ball.
I was going to say. I didn't see her anywhere.
Did he call strike? That should have been a strike, but I didn't hear him say anything. Chloe Hans had a heck of a hit out to the fence earlier over
Is that
the.
ball one for her?
It looked like a strike,
Oh,
but
did it?
I don't know if he called anything.
I didn't see him do his thing. That was a ball.
Quite get there.
Let's see what the first one was. Fix your cap.
Oh, I guess
Put your fingers up. Okay.
He hasn't said yet, but the scoreboard's calling 2 balls. But
Let's go. Well,
I'm saying 1-1. If I was an umpire, I'd be 1-1 right now.
Okay.
We'll
Runners
see
on
who's
second
right.
and third for the Lady Panthers. Briley Harden on second. Low ball 3. 3-0 the count for Chloe Hans. 3 balls, no strikes. Diana Charles on third.
Yep.
3-0.
I guess I'm not a good umpire.
Okay, that's okay. I'm coloring the circles. We'll see what happens. We'll see if I match up at the end. Some of mine are going to be off, but I'm going to be pretty close. 3-0 pitch. And a strike called by the ump.
That was a good rise ball.
It
as you
was.
like
That's
to
a
call it.
good looking pitch there.
It didn't look good from the when it was on its way. It looked like it was gonna be a ball, and it just snuck right in there.
Could be a screwball. Could be I don't know all the pitches.
Curveball, screwball. Yeah. She almost swung at it.
It's going to be a walk. Ball 4. Base is going to be loaded for these Lady Panthers as Jacqueline Rangel, our DP.
She also had a heck of a hit.
She had a heck of a hit. She had an RBI sacrifice to right field.
Because she got that tag out.
She got that tag out there. She almost made
had
it.
A triple.
She did. She was working on that triple. Ball 1 on the first pitch. 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes. Ricky Wright on deck.
She may not want to give her one she can hit.
She may not. And what is he telling me? Catcher?
I don't know.
1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. A little high on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline Rangel, the DP, the batter. Runners on every bag. Dinah Charo on third.
And we've done
Riley Harden on second and Chloe Hans on first.
Most of the scoring's been with 2 outs, and this whole inning has been with 2 outs.
Exactly. They've done really well.
There's a good hit.
Under pressure, and it's going to the second baseman. She's going to bumble it, and it's an RBI single for Rangel.
We'll take that all day.
Wow, that's amazing. You wouldn't expect that.
That second baseman's been playing really well this game.
She has. I just knew that was it.
That was unexpected.
I was fixing to mark that out, and we were going to go on, but Dinah Charo is going to score for the Lady Panthers. They now have pulled ahead 11-7, and the bases are still loaded. Ruthie Wright, the right fielder, now the batter. She had a good hit earlier as well. Ball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Ruthie Wright had a single to right center field. So this inning, this was her other at bat this inning.
Somebody.
I'm having a cigarette. I didn't know I was having a cigarette. This one was to the
Oh,
pitcher,
dang.
and it's going to be out. Number 3. That was
6
okay.
inches higher, and it would
You
have been
cannot beat
perfect.
the
No, that
catch.
was pretty
You
good.
cannot beat the catch. Lady
Well,
Panthers leave 3 stranded, but they pick up 5 runs and the
7.
no 6
7 runs.
7 runs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 runs take the lead, 11-7, leading into the top of the 6th inning. They're making a heck of a game out of
They
it.
are making it
Worth,
worth our while to
worth
stay
the wait,
yesterday.
folks. Worth the
Goofy
wait.
lightning.
Worth the
1,
wait
2,
after a
3,
lightning
4,
delay.
5, 6. I colored the right amount. I just have to get them. Awesome. So 7 for the Lady Panthers. They now lead at 11-7.
Fans getting loud. They're getting excited.
Fans are waking up. It's real cool air, a little brisk lightning,
It
and
does feel good out here
the
now.
wind. It is a nice night for softball. It's a great night for softball. She's still pitching outside. I don't know. It's a really far out. I don't know if she's twisting her arm, trying another pitch.
Let's analyze.
See,
Well,
that's
she went
good.
inside
Yeah,
that one, but that
yeah.
wasn't bad.
But when she goes outside, I mean, it's been really. But she's been a joy to watch because she's had a really good.
Not,
She's had a
yeah.
really good night.
Both pitchers, honestly, have.
Yeah, they're both doing really well. I did not count her pitches in the 5th. I could have done that while I was waiting on the lightning.
Nah. Well, you had to get out of
She
here. You were worried about the metal
I
building.
was worried about the metal concession stand that we're in that has no concessions. But anyway,
Well, we talked about we should have just opened up our own concession
should
stand
have,
too. We could have sold
if we'd have thought
candy
about
and
it.
drinks. We could have had Millie selling snacks and us calling the game at the same time.
There you go.
That'd have been an interesting setup.
Yep. You can sip and watch at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
She's had 86 pitches. Brylan Dawkins has had 86 pitches in the first 4 innings. I didn't catch what she did in the 5th. We're in the top of the 6th now. First up for Olney. Going to be
Strike
number
one.
8. Their ponytail covers up the number. I'm not sure who it is. I got to make sure who it is before I say the name. So strike 1. 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. That's a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2 count now for Oakland Hopkins. Shortstop number 8. Morgan Simmons on deck. Hallie Craven in the hole.
Well, for them to catch up right now, they'd have to also have their best inning because they've the most they've scored in innings too so far. They've been slowly chipping away at it.
1-2-1. Yeah, so it's really. Oh, there goes a really spicy looking truck.
It's a little low.
Ball 1. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right down the pipe, just a little low.
Top of the 6th. Lady Panthers leading 11-7.
That's a good looking pitch right there. Just inside, just where he likes it.
Out number 1 this inning for the Lady Cubs.
Striked out
Next
watching
up,
it.
Morgan Simmons. Caught her looking.
Looking on that one. That perfect inside pitch, just
Hallie
where he
Craven
wants
on
it.
deck. Aubrey English be in the hole. Yeah, it's nice when you get it right where he's looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got his hand up and Brylan's watching him. She's paying attention this time. Don't pitch till I'm ready.
There's a good pitch.
That was.
Get it there.
Chloe
Get
Hans
it there.
over to
There
first.
we go.
What a throw by Hans.
That away.
After
Girls
it was
are pumped up now.
Deflected by the pitcher. That was kind of tough. You didn't know how that was going to go. But that was awesome work by Chloe Hans and first baseman Briar Pierce. What a job.
I really like to see the pumped up them getting into the game, showing some emotion,
This is the games
showing
we
some
shouldn't
heart.
be playing all season. Yeah.
We got
ball
just
1,
outside.
1-0 count, 1 ball, no strike.
Getting them pumped up a little bit, getting me excited.
Yeah.
Feeling the energy come up a little bit. Everybody getting.
Aubrey English be on deck. Kristen Fields in the hole. This is going to be a foul ball. Strike 1. 1-1 now the count for Hallie Craven, the center fielder, number 14 for the Lady Cubs. Aubrey English be second baseman on deck, and Kristen Fields, the catcher, in the hole.
Nice lit up stadium tonight. Plenty of fans for both teams here.
Ball 2 gets stopped by Ruby Smart behind the plate for the Lady Panthers. Yeah, there for a while, a lot of the teams we played, Quanah especially and a few others, didn't have lights, and we'd have to play the games really early because there were no lights. But now most of them, takes one on the hip. First hit by the pitch I think we've seen from
game.
Dawkins, yeah.
Both sides tonight,
Was
I think.
I thought someone else got
did she
hit.
hit one?
I thought Madeline Glass or someone got hit. Maybe I'm thinking of another game.
I think we might be thinking of the game. I think that was the first hit
Yeah, I
batter
think
of
it
the
was
night.
actually. Yeah.
See, like I said, both sides been pitching really well tonight, which is
They have, and the
resulting in a
strike
lot of
zone
play.
is all over, so it's
Mhm.
really, I mean, it's a pretty broad strike zone, so they're having some luck.
Mm.
This one goes past the catcher, and the runner's going to make it to second.
That one
Ball
almost
one for Avery Englishby.
hit Englishby's feet there. It's
Yeah,
close.
that could hurt.
Some of them, they don't even flinch when it gets real close to getting them.
Man, I
They
tell you
don't
what,
even
there's
move.
nothing harder than a sophomore.
I'm telling you.
Good stop again by Smart behind the plate. She's got her pitcher covered. 2-0 the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Kristen Fields on deck. Allison Alvarado in the hole.
Millie took one in the chin the other day in her practice. It bounced up off the ground and got her little
Doesn't that
bruise right
hurt?
here
Oh, my
underneath her chin.
goodness.
And one of our girls took one in the thigh, and she's got a big old softball-sized bruise.
Yeah. Katie slid into home one time, and she had a jelly,
Big
one of
old
those
welt
jelly
thing.
bruises, that make that
Like you
jelly.
can have that
I never
like
saw
liquid
one on
kind
the,
of behind it or something.
you've seen them in movies and stuff, but you never see them in person. I thought, whoa.
That's a good pitch. That's
Strike
a good pitch
there was
right
a
there.
good-looking pitch.
Just inside where he likes it.
3-1 the count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Aubrey Englishby with a 3-1 count. Runner on second. Hallie Craven on second for the Lady Cubs.
Good pitch.
This one's going to be
There's a
hit right to left. Let's see if Briley Harden gets under it. And sure,
didn't
she
even have to
does.
move. Hit it right to
Number
her.
3. It was like she was waiting, and she got it. That'll retire the side with 1 runner left on. No runs scored. Lady Panthers still leading at 11-7 as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
That was our best the best start for our defensive inning there, because they've scored
3 up,
every
3
inning up
down, or
until
4 up,
that.
3 down. 4 up, 3 down. 1 wasn't down. She was still on the bag.
But we'll be right back, folks.
So can you do that? Can you do a 4 up, 3 down?
Yeah, sure.
Looking for a fresh new look? Head over to New Horizons Beauty Salon in Seymour, conveniently located at 209 North Washington Street. New Horizons is your one-stop shop for style and self-care. From trendy haircuts and expert barber services to beautiful nails and relaxing tanning, they've got everything you need to look and feel your best, all in one place. Whether you're getting ready for a big event or just treating yourself, their friendly team is ready to help you shine. Call today to book your appointment at 940-889-3255. New Horizons Beauty Salon, where your new look begins.
Need it welded right the first time? Trust Miguel's Welding, Fabrication, and Repair, bringing over 30 years of hands-on experience to every single job. Whether it's a small repair, heavy-duty welding, or a fully custom-built flatbed, Miguel takes pride in delivering strong, reliable, and long-lasting work you can count on. No job is too big or too small, just honest work done right. Call Miguel today at 940-232-6553 to get your project started. Miguel's Welding, Fabrication, and Repair, proud supporter of the Seymour Lady Panthers.
Change my mind. I'll let you know.
Right. Okay, we're back up live here.
First up for the Lady Panthers, Jalen Kennebury, the third baseman, number 14. Briar Pierce on deck, Ruby Smart in the hole. Lady Panthers in the bottom of the 6th, leading 11-7. Ball 1, little low on that first pitch. Lauderdale still in the circle for the Lady Cubs.
I feel like these two pitchers are going to be battling out the whole game.
Yeah, they have been. Well, and that's kind of the way it was the first time they encountered each other. Emily Morecambe came on the last inning and a half for Lauderdale last game. 2-0 the count. Nice stop by the catcher, Kristen Fields, for the Lady Cubs. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Another high pitch. 3-0 count, 3 balls, no strike. I'm glad the girls are looking instead of just swinging at everything.
Mhm.
Don't just swing at everything
Be a
because you're
smart
still
batter.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, play smart.
You're up 11-7.
Yeah.
You can be smart. There's no reason
Right.
to be desperate right now.
I'm not going to say keep your eye on the ball. I'm just going to
No.
say play smart.
Play smart. I always say be a smart batter. Smart
Be a
batter.
smart batter. Yes. Ooh, that's
a
pretty.
strike.
That was right there. You're not going to get another one. Was that a
he
four?
called a ball.
Whoa, that was a beautiful pitch. Sorry.
It rose a little bit, but I thought
But it was
a strike.
right in there. That was one she could have hit over the dang fence. Okay, Briar Pierce. Number 8, the first baseman for the Lady Panthers.
Whoever's
And my second
finds those,
cigarette of the
whoever's
night.
having the cigarettes must be a Olney fan.
Ooh,
Maybe they're
second
stressing.
cigarette of the night.
They might be stressing.
Ball 1, 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. I believe
Jalen's
it's
one of
1-0.
those runners that stresses you out.
She
too.
does. She
She's,
just makes me a nervous
oh,
wreck.
she does. She
Yeah.
plays the game
Yeah.
really well out
She
there.
does. She's a teaser. But he's already caught somebody for leaving early once, so
Mhm.
don't do it. Don't do it.
She's definitely not leaving early.
No, she's not. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes. I would get out there and I'd have to remember that I could go, oh, wait, I can do this.
I always think when I first started coaching softball, I was like, lead off. And I'm like, oh, crap. No, don't
Can't
lead
do it.
off.
No, don't. You can
Wait
get
till
in
it leaves
trouble.
her hands.
Yeah.
There
Nice
you
hit.
go.
And the
Oh, what a
shortstop
snag by the
in an
shortstop.
arm gets it back.
Oh,
And overthrow to first, and Sydney, the coach, is going to send Kennebrew to second.
good.
If the coach sends you, I'm not going to be
Yeah,
so
no,
worried
it's
about
her
it.
fault. Yeah, that's what I always said. If I
Yeah.
send, I tell the girls, or my dad said the same thing back when he coached us. If I send you, it's my fault if
That's
you're
right.
out.
It's on me. It's on me.
Now, if you don't slide or something, I might say something,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah. Then I'll be derogatory, but yeah. Ruby Smart, the batter now for the Lady Panthers. She had a good hit. She had a double her first
Mhm.
at bat in the 5th. An
Runner
RBI
advances
double.
to third
Yeah.
on that ball.
Oh, did she get Kennebrews
Mhm.
on third? Oh, don't let her
Past the catcher.
don't let her steal.
She can
No
do
pickles.
it. It just
No
scares
pickles.
me.
It's too late
She
at
can
night
do
for
it. It
pickles.
just scares me.
Ball 1, 2 for pickles.
It is getting close to
It
dinner
is
time,
getting
though. I
close to
tell you
dinner
what,
time. We need a pickle sandwich.
we need a dinner delivery.
There you go. DoorDash. High pitch, ball 2. 2-0 now. The count for Ruby Smart, the catcher, number 13 for the Lady Panthers. We like
So
to make fun of Jillian, but she's so hyper. She's
yes,
so
so no,
excited.
it's in
She
the
gets into it, and
expressions and
she's
her.
just, yeah.
I'd like to be a fly on the wall in her brain. Hey, who
Oh,
knows
my
what
God.
she's
Well, you
thinking?
might get hit a couple
Yeah,
of times. Ball
rise
3,
right
3-0
there.
for the count on Ruby Smart. 3 balls, no strikes.
You know what we need to do, Lita? When we go to the playoffs, we need to call ahead to that town and be like, "Hey, you want to sponsor our dinner, and we'll give
There
you
you
a
go.
shout
We'll
out."
give you a shout
There
out.
you go.
Yeah, we'll color a square for you. Well, you girls have to score, but anyway. Ball on the ground. It's going to be a walk for Ruby Smart. Let's see if Brooke Shahan comes in to run courtesy for our catcher. Jalen Kennebrew on third, hanging out, waiting to be hit in by
One of our fans
someone.
is watching. Says something about I don't remember that long ago. I don't even know what I said, but I'm sure I said something silly.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
I remember a long time ago. I'm an old timer.
Are you?
I go off the amount of hair on my head that I've lost. That's how old I am.
Oh,
So,
my gosh, I'm older than I thought then. If
mm,
that's what you go by,
I mean,
I'm a lot older than I thought I was.
all the hair traveled from my head to my face. I don't know what
There
happened.
you go. Oh, mine too.
Gravity
Madeline
or whatever.
Glass, now the batter for the Lady Panthers with 1 away. Bottom of the 6th, they lead 11-7. Foul ball to the back, strike 1. 2 runners on. Jalen Kennebrew, the Dancer Prancer on third, and Brooke Shahan on first. She just reminds you of a little gazelle or something in the middle of the African desert because she's just jumping. Yeah,
jumping.
she's ready to just go to home. She
I
wants to
just
run home.
remember seeing one of Chris Jimenez on the Branded J, which is awesome
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
If you guys
Yeah.
don't know, check him out.
Strike. How
He's
about
on
that? That was pretty.
he's all on the internet
Oh,
socials
2
and
count. No
whatnot,
balls, 2 strikes.
but he got a video of her pitching and her facial expressions were
I know.
hilarious.
Some of them, the things that go across her face are hilarious. But
She's
she's so
definitely
concentrated, she doesn't even realize she's doing it, I don't
no,
think.
she's definitely a Kennebrew though.
She is. She is. Her daddy
She
made
is
over.
her father's daughter.
She is.
There
This
you
one on the ground
go.
to shortstop. She's going to take it over to second, trying for the double play, and they get the runner on second. But a run scores.
Run scores.
So an RBI hit for Madeline Glass.
RBI single. 1 away or 2 away. Good play, I would say,
It
by the
was.
shortstop
It
there with the
was really.
awareness
She
of
knew
getting to
where
the
to
closest out.
get that
Yeah.
lead runner. You bet.
Because a lot of people would think, I gotta throw first. I gotta throw first, but
Yeah.
she was just right there.
So Jalen Kennebrew got to come home. We didn't have to worry about her eating any
No,
pickles.
she got an easy,
She didn't
easy
eat no
run
pickles.
in there.
Diana Taro, the batter now. Number 1, the center fielder. Briley Harden, the left fielder on deck. Chloe Hans, the shortstop in the hole. We're in the concession stand with no concessions, and the
Mhm.
lights are on. The wind's
Unfortunately, no
blowing. We can't see
concessions.
the clouds. I guess we could probably see the lightning easier.
That's a strike right
Strike
there.
called by the ump. That was a pretty pitch.
We got JJ adjusting
Whoa.
our backstop
JJ the
camera.
climber.
Needs a battery swap again. This late night's running through our
It's
batteries.
messing with
I should plug it
the
in.
juice.
Probably be smarter, but
Well,
no
I don't
comment.
think
Don't
there's any
tell
more
JJ
plugs.
that.
Are there any more plugs?
There's another strike
Swing and a
swinging.
miss, strike 2. Did he fall down or did he drop
No,
something?
he dropped
Oh
something.
my goodness.
Got her
Got
on
a runner on
second.
second.
Got the tag.
So Madeline Glass out at second with the tag, and the Lady Panthers now go back in the outfield. Top of the 7th. We'll see what happens here. Maybe they don't have to bat again, but they can if they have to.
Yep. Heading back in right here for our 7th inning. I think this will probably be our longest game of the year, right? We haven't gone
Well,
7
yeah,
innings,
no,
right?
we went. Didn't we on one of them? Let me see.
I don't think so.
Oh,
If we did, it would
I
have
may
had
have
to
had to
been.
double up on a
Did
on a call.
Petrolia run rule Friday?
No, they did not.
So that might have been a
we went
full
7
game.
in Petrolia. Let me
Okay.
see.
I don't remember the final score off the top of my head.
No, it was 5 in Petrolia.
Okay.
10-0. They did finally
Oh,
run
okay.
Lewis.
Yeah.
But it was 5 innings. I don't think we've had 7. I don't know.
We'll be right back, folks. Hopefully for our final at bat for the night.
We'll see.
The Hillside Hall and Event Center, located at 910 East Nevada, Seymour, Texas. For all the special events in your life. Owned and operated by Rodney and Beth Hentrick. Where rustic and elegance live.
Are you looking for top quality tractors, trailers, and a wide range of equipment, along with some exciting auctions? Well, look no further than Montgomery Tractor. Conveniently located on Highway 277, Montgomery Tractor is your go-to destination for all your farming needs. Whether you're an experienced farmer or just starting out, we have the perfect tractor, trailer, and equipment for you. And don't miss out on our thrilling auctions, whether you bid in person or online. Call us today at 940-888.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're back.
First up, number 13, the catcher, Kristen Fields for the Lady Cubs. Allison Alvarado on deck, Natalie Simmons in the hole. Strike called by the ump on that outside that he likes so well. 0-1 count, no balls, 1 strike.
We've got a little bit of the chain link in our view, but we can still see the batter in the field, so we're good.
Bet.
Looks good. I don't want to make JJ climb up there again.
No, he's been up there several times. 1-1 the count, 1 ball, 1 strike for Kristen Fields, the catcher for the Lady Cubs. Allison Alvarado on deck, Natalie Simmons in the hole. Fields had a fly out to center in the 4th, her last at bat. Lady Cubs trailing 12-7.
There's a good
hit. Nice right
in the
center
gap.
field hit.
Oh, just out of her glove.
Just ran over it and still going to keep it a single.
So there we go.
So nicely played by Diana Charo in right center field for that hit to keep the runner on first.
If you
Allison
folks,
Alvarado, the batter.
if y'all could see on the stream there, the hit was great, but the play, I think we switched it over to the first base view, but the play out there, if you watched our outfielders the way Ruthie ran behind Diana just perfectly for that cover, it looked really, I mean, the
Always got a back
technique was great on that.
They're doing really well. Low ball 1. 1-0 count for Allison Alvarado. 1 ball, no strikes. Rylan Dawkins still in the circle for the Lady Panthers. She had 1 strikeout in the 6th. Little high, good stop by Ruby Smart. Man, she's just making it so consistent behind the plate. Doing really well.
She is, and
Stopping
seeing
any pitch that goes out a little bit.
her reaction earlier to that throw out to first after Chloe, it's just showing that heart, like that.
You bet.
The catcher's got to bring that energy sometimes a little bit, pump them up.
They do. 2-0 count. Strike, called by the ump.
Good pitch.
2-1 count. 2 balls, 1 strike for Allison Alvarado.
I was always raised that the catcher's kind of the play caller from the field because they get to see everything, so they get to call out things, runner,
they can
all
see
that
a little
stuff.
more.
Yeah.
3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, because the pitcher, she's so far up, she doesn't see hardly anything. So she relies on that catcher to tell her a lot.
And the pitcher, you just got to let them worry about pitching, not anything else. Just worry about pitching.
Let your defense take it behind you. Just let your outfield have it. 3-1 the count now for Allison Alvarado. Kristen Fields on first for Olney.
Good pitch.
Foul ball. Strike 2. Full platter on the batter. 3-2.
Putting the pressure on them.
Bet.
Put the pressure on them right here.
Top of the 7th. Lady Panthers leading at 12-7. Came back after that lightning delay. Had a little spark in the air.
Good spark.
Yes. In a good way. This one's on the ground. Brylan Dawkins going to get it over to first. Out. Number 1.
Good play. Fumbled a little bit, but still
Sometimes the
maintained the
pitcher just
possession.
can't throw overhanded. Have you ever noticed that? It's really
Mhm.
hard for a pitcher that
To
because
flip it around. Yeah.
I remember JC Blackard, God love her, she'd try to throw overhanded to first, and sometimes you just thought, is
She just never
ever gonna
throws
make it?
overhanded. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's because they spin all that, they never get to throw overhanded. Natalie Simmons, the first baseman for the Lady
I'd say
Cubs, now
I
the
would tell
batter.
left field to be ready.
I would
I would
too.
scoot my center fielder over towards left because she's hit it that way every time.
Mm-hmm. Ball 1, 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes.
I would
And
almost.
Duncan may say, don't pitch to her. You never
Yeah,
know.
I would almost adjust them. I'd put Diana over there towards Brooks' big softball and then move Briley
Mhm.
over to the
Right.
left line a little bit. But I mean,
Right.
it's a pretty big adjustment.
Ball 2, 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes.
I tell you what, if I was pitching and you said, "All right, just throw her balls," I'd probably start throwing strikes. I'd be like, "Dang it,
You're not, I can't do it.
I can't do it on purpose."
Yeah, she had 2 hits to left field and
I've
strikeout, so
I've
she could have a
learned. Yeah,
strikeout.
she could.
Oh, shoot. Did you
Nope,
see
that was way far away.
Oh, I hope it was. Ball 3, 3-0 count, 3 balls, no strikes. Pretend like you didn't see it.
I didn't get a notification. It's not within our range.
Thank
So,
God, because it was pretty bright.
mm-hmm.
3-0 count, 3 balls, no strikes. Could be a fire because I smelled smoke earlier.
Yeah.
And I've smoked so many cigarettes, I feel like I'm probably going to have COPD before I get out of here.
Sure did walk.
Runners on first and second, a walk for Natalie Simmons. That puts the batter at Ava Stewart, the left fielder, number 2. Runners on first and second, Kristen Fields on second, and Natalie Simmons on first.
No, those lightnings are well out of our range.
Okay, good.
They just look closer because it's dark.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Magnified. Ava Stewart had a walk. No,
That's a strike. Oh, didn't you call that a strike? Oh my goodness.
1 ball, no strikes. Slipping a little.
That was a good
Must
looking
be a little bit of
pitch.
electricity in the air. 1-0 count, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Top of the 7th. Another low pitch. Ball 2. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes. I think she's trying so hard to get that low pitch strike zone. She
Mm-hmm.
probably just needs to bring it up a little. What's the deal, Pickle?
It's calling time right quick.
Thought if he calls the lightning, I'm going to go out there.
No, that would be
I thought that would be
Woodward.
Woodward would have to do that.
He would, but I'm looking at our lightning radar, and I use the same one that they use.
Okay,
and
good enough.
it's not within our range.
Good, good.
But I use 10 miles, and somebody said 13 miles line of sight earlier, and
Oh,
I'm not.
really?
I don't know about that. I've.
Someone said 10. I always thought it was 5. I didn't know it was 10.
Oh, it's supposed to be 10. UIL,
Well,
whatever. UIL, whatever's. Oh, we're adjusting our camera.
parents say if it's 5 away, don't worry about it. Parents would say go ahead,
Parents,
but they don't ask us.
nah, they don't ask the fans.
We don't need no sticking parents.
You don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing. 2-0 the count for Ava Stewart. Going to be back in play here at Lady Panther Field. Seymour ahead 12-7. Top of the 7th, 1 away. 2-0 the count for Ava Stewart. Runners on first and second. JJ's going to make it. Are you okay?
He's kicking stuff. He's kicking
stuff.
things.
He's making a fuss. 2-0 the count. 2 balls, no strikes.
Mm.
High on that pitch. 3-0 count. 3 balls, no strikes. Kinley Lauderdale on deck. Oakland Hopkins in the hole. Lady Panthers do get another bat.
Nope. First, the runner must have.
Did somebody leave early?
It's the same one as before, isn't it? She had that problem earlier. She got out.
This number 21 was she's the one that did it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that left early last time. But it
Are they
shouldn't
calling
matter.
her out or no?
I don't know. Who called it? The outfield ump?
Yeah, he has to call it. Yep, 2 outs.
2 outs. Left again too early. Simmons, the second time she's done that tonight.
I mean,
But I don't know why I don't know why she went off because there's a runner on second
lead,
already. Yeah, there's no need to lead. No need
that
to
much.
lead.
Other than
3-0
the
the count.
distracting of trying to distract
trying to get them distracted so then they'd go let her other runner go. I don't know. That's a strategy I'm not familiar with.
I don't know, but once you do it once,
It's hard to break that habit.
yeah. You're gonna
All four. It's going to be a walk
you're gonna
for
have your eye on
Ava
it then.
Stewart, left fielder for because see she could have just waited because it was a 3-0 count. You should have you would have thought she'd have waited. Kinley Lauderdale, but hey, they want to win, so they're gonna work it.
Gotta be a little more aggressive.
You bet.
Whenever it's
Number
the last
1.
final inning in 12-7.
Yeah, and they're down 5. Kinley Lauderdale, the pitcher for the Lady Cubs.
Well, I will say we scored 7 runs with 2 outs earlier, so
That's right. It can be done. We
it
just proved
definitely
it
can be
can be
done.
done. one ball, went over the count. 2 away here, top of the 7th. Lady Panthers out front 12-7. Runners on first and second for the Lady Cubs. Kristen Fields on second and Ava Stewart on first. Inside pitch. Oh, he shook his head. No. That's the first time I've seen him shake his head today. 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes.
There.
That's gonna
That's how you
do it.
finish.
Gonna take the win, and they will have the playoff game. What'd you say, Alford? Friday night? Oh, so it'll be next week?
Okay.
So it probably wouldn't start till next week. Certification is this week. So the Lady Panthers take the win 12-7, 7 innings over the Lady Cubs of Olney.
Long, good game, and we'll
Long, good
keep this backstop camera going because I think the seniors are going to do a little run around the bases, kind of celebratory final season type thing, and so
Yeah, last home
we'll
game.
keep some of it
Last
going
home
right
game.
quick.
No more home games for the
No
seniors.
more home games, but we said Alvord potentially on
Alvord,
Tuesday.
JJ said that the Alvord should be the
Okay.
competition, and I'm not sure.
Okay.
Competition, and I'm not sure where they would end up playing. I don't know where the halfway is.
Okay.
Sure where they would end up playing. I don't know where the halfway is.
Okay.
And with all the games, you never know.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, if you got a coach that says,
probably
"Oh,
gonna
I've
start
got a
making
friend over
calls
here in
tonight.
Bowie, so I'm
Yeah,
going to take a
making
friend
calls
over here in
tonight.
Bowie, so I'm going
Yeah.
to take this one." You
They're
know,
gonna start.
but
We
it's
do.
gonna
We
be-
do have a friend over in Bowie. Actually,
Yeah,
we have an
yeah.
old Coach McCoy. He was
Yeah.
our baseball coach
Yeah.
a few
So,
years ago.
but that's what I'm saying. You know, it depends on who they know and which way they want to go.
Right.
So,
But we'll try to keep everybody updated on when that's gonna happen. But happy to see the Lady Panthers out there celebrating in the outfield.
I was glad to see 7 runs in an inning.
Oh
That
man,
just made my
that
blood
was and with 2 outs.
Yeah, with
I mean,
2
it
outs
was
the entire time.
it was pretty
just
intense.
score. Don't worry about the outs. Just score.
staying alive,
That was
staying
really good.
alive right
That was
there.
great.
But
That was an awesome game to call.
I'm sure Coach Duncan's going to do some talking before he lets the seniors do their run around thing. But we'll keep the camera live here and we'll wait here for a minute and
You could
see
sing
what
a
we
couple
can
of
do.
verses of Staying Alive for 'em.
No, I don't want to scare everybody off too quick.
Well,
but
I'm going to go to the house.
absolutely,
And
yeah.
I'll see you for the playoff games.
Thank
and
you, Lita
Thanks
Slagle.
everybody for hanging with us tonight through the
Absolutely.
lightning
Mhm.
delays and
All the above.
all of the above.
Yeah, great
All right.
finish. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Skylar.
Lita. Looks like they're breaking up their team huddle out there, and the seniors are talking. Coach Duncan's talking to the seniors, and I think some of the other players are going to line up for high fives and whatnot. For you guys that did stay, I wanted to make sure that you'll have the opportunity, if you're senior fans or grandparents, aunts, uncles, all the above, that have the opportunity to see these girls do this. But it's family out here, people getting ready to take photos and stuff, and I don't know, it's just a cool experience for those girls that won't get to play at this field anymore. A great game by the Lady Panthers, though, coming back 7 runs in 1 inning to secure the lead. Here they come. Here come the seniors, running, running, running. All the little girls tackling Chloe as she runs up here. Here they come. Parents going to start crying. Everybody's going to be taking photos. And they're about to start their senior lap around the bases. And there they go. Chloe Hans, senior. Heck of a year for her sports. Basketball, now softball, making the playoffs, making a run at everything she's doing. Taking her senior lap around the bases. Next up looks like Jacqueline Rangel is going to take her lap. Looks like next up is Madeline Glass. Madeline Glass also got is going to have the honor of playing for the FCA All-Star team over in Wichita area. They have something going on for softball, and she got selected to play for that. So that's a pretty good honor for her. Get to continue playing some more softball even after the season's over. Next up looks like it's Heaven Betts taking her lap. Last but certainly not least, looks like it'll be Grace Rutledge taking her lap. Final senior in her final senior lap around the Seymour Lady Panther ballpark here. Awesome. Well, it looks like, folks, we should be playing Alvord coming up next week. We'll find out a location soon, hopefully, and then we'll be getting ready for that. We'll let everybody know, post on our Facebook, and just be looking for that for the future. But from all of us at Seymour Panther Radio, we want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see y'all at the next game.